What's up, Crooksy Mob? How we doing? Hey, I got a fun one for you today. I'm going full CMZ, so if you don't like the negative CMZ stuff, then maybe turn this video off. But before we do that, I want to thank EBC Brakes. EBC Brakes is awesome. Best brake pads, rotors, clutches, brake lines, you name it. Those guys are awesome. Steve, James, everybody. Complete Racing Solutions. You guys know Coach Rob, smartest man in the industry. Go over to his site. Check out his programs. They start at 22 bucks a month, and he will get you in extremely good physical health. Not just treat you for, one event. He'll have you healthy. So check that out. Epic Garage Designs. I'm at Barrett Jackson with Epic Garage Designs today, and they're about to drive right by me. Go ahead. Yep, go for it. I'll edit it right in. So that's the guys at Barrett Jackson. They just drove right past me, and so I'm shooting it live from here. That's with Epic Garage Designs. Check out their stuff, epicgaragedesigns.com. And then also we got ridestrap.com. You guys know Ride Strapped. If you go to their website and check out the goggles, the famous Let's Go Brandon goggles, if you use the checkout code COOKSY at the end, the discount, you will get free shipping. So check that out. Free shipping, code COOKSY, glasses, goggles, whatever you want. So let's get into this. I'm about to go full bad guy in this one, guys. I'm a little salty today.
You need people like me so you can point your fucking fingers and say, that's the bad guy.
All right, first things first. So I check out RacerX because I do check out all the different moto websites. I see what people are saying, what they're doing, and I couldn't help but notice Davey Coombs. Clearly, he's noticed that Ricky Carmichael's taken some shit for being a dick. Well done. That's actually who he is. That's what he deserves. He sucks at his job. But Davey Coombs comes in and tries to say that he essentially saved the High Point National. How on earth did he save the High Point National? By holding a banner up after the end of a race when he was just driving by a jump? Come on, that is a reach. For those of you that can't see, Davey Coombs literally just uses RacerX to put out basic information that we all already know and then propagate some stuff and try and build up these fake narratives. Davey, 1990 called, they want their media style back. Like, really? Guess what, guys? The truth always comes to the top. That's what I always have on my side, and that's why they haven't sued me. That's why they won't sue me. That's why, gotta love Barrett Jackson. People just cruise right past it. These old guys don't even care. It's funny. Okay, now I want to lay into Vital MX. Some of you guys look at that and say, oh, Vital MX, so many people see it, so many people read it. That's actually not true. For those of you that don't know, I wrote for them for a year. I worked with Guy B. I didn't continue writing with them because every article I had to battle to get what I wanted in the article because they were afraid to make somebody mad, and Davey was in constant contact with Guy B, who was overseeing my articles and on the hook for it. Guy B's a great guy. He just didn't like being the guy when the controversy came up. It was unfortunate, but it is what it is. But let me just explain to you, these forums, they'll show like 10,000 views or 5,000 views on a forum. That's not accurate. Divide that number by about 10. So what we have is we have 5,000 people that have clicked on the link. How many of those people click in 10 times to read their own comment and see who commented to them? It's literally the epitome of an echo chamber. It's like, okay, so you take 5,000 guys, divide it by 10, and that's what your number is. You've got, go ahead. Yeah, no problem. That's part of the jam. I'm in the aisleway, so yeah. But the guy was nice. He actually stopped for a second. That was pretty cool. Divide it by 10. So if you got 10,000 people that clicked on a thread, let's just say that's 1,000 actual people. It's not 10,000. The numbers are completely fabricated, but there are a lot of people in the industry that hold those numbers and they don't do the math. They haven't actually realized not that many people actually listen or look at Vital. The general public, most people that watch racing don't ever go on Vital. They don't go in those forums. They don't click them 10 times. That's a bunch of knuckleheads that I think probably work for MX Sports. I'd imagine those guys go in there quite a bit. I know Davey watches those forums because he thinks that that's a place to get valid information. It's not. Now you've got, since Guy B's gone, it's got even worse. Now your lead guy over there is Michael Lindsay, who he's like lead dum-dum of all these dum-dums that post in there. They say I lie. I challenge you. What have I lied about? Did I lie when I said Butler Brothers was going under? Did I lie when I said Chase Sexton's going to KTM before anyone else? Did I lie when I brought out all the information about Deegan and the bike claim? Really? Or Deegan going to Yamaha? So I'm not making stuff up. I crack up. Somebody talked about the Daniel Blair situation and saying I got a lucky guess. Yeah, I got a lucky guess because I had good information. I had good information from people very close to the situation. It's not a guess. So it is what it is. You guys are idiots. Go ahead. And when I say idiots, it's the Vital MX guys. You guys are morons. So don't do it. How's it going? Go ahead. I'm in the aisleway, so check it out. Yeah. Okay, so back to the dum-dums at Vital MX. Like, you guys just repeat your same stuff. You congratulate each other on having unique stuff, and man, you guys love to call me names. But it's only about 50 of you, so I really don't take it to heart. Yeah, you guys are idiots, but I'm sure you're just thrilled that I'm talking about you. You've got some sort of publicity in the industry because you really don't have any. But yeah, I don't know. I'm a little salty today too, and maybe I had some stuff going on. So I lost a good friend this week, or last week, Chris Dang McAvoy, one of the best dudes in this industry. One of the first guys that I saw that actually told the truth. And shocker, he didn't get along with Davey Coombs, because guess what? Davey Coombs was riding his ass and didn't present, and he didn't go along with all the bullshit. I owe a lot of the sources I have in this industry to Dang McAvoy. He was one of he's one of my best friends, one of my favorite people on earth, and I'm just gutted. Yeah, it's tough. So I'm gonna do a video on suicides, and I've lost 8 friends I grew up racing with, and I think there's a common element there, and I'm looking more into it. And I just, honestly guys, I've been wanting to do a video about Dang and his life, but I can't bring myself to do it yet. I just don't have it in me. It's too fresh, it's too tight of a wound, and yeah, it's tough, guys. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys later. All right, guys, so I was gonna post this video today that I did yesterday at Barrett-Jackson, and just for fun. I got nothing going on. It's an off weekend. Vital MX, these knuckleheads, oh my God, I'm gonna play along today. They wanna know about my background. Now they're calling my background into question, because that's what people do when they have nothing else. They just try and find something. I went to ASU. Yes, some knucklehead said for 2 years, so he acted like it was fake. There's this thing people do, to save money, you go 2 years at community college, and then you go 2 years at a major college to get the degree. That's what I did in communications with an emphasis on nonverbal. That is my degree. Look it up. I don't care what you do. It's probably out there somewhere. I'm sure you can find it. I'm not going to put my degree up here, but I got it. So you can kiss my ass on that one. Somebody said something about Loretta Lynn's or posted the vault. Yeah, just like most things MX Sports does, it's wrong. It says my brother Curtis raced 3 classes. Those of you guys that know Loretta Lynn's know for a fact you can't race 3 classes. You can race 2 per year. I raced 80 stock and mod, 9, 13, 12, 13-year-old division against, yes, Brian Deegan was in my class. And my brother raced 125A mod. That's Curtis Cooksey. He did 1 class, I did 2 classes, which is the 3 classes in 1989. Geniuses. Somebody else said something about me revealing my sources and saying I'm always somebody close to it. Well, yeah, I'm not gonna come out and blow somebody out who gives me information that could make for them an uncomfortable situation with their team, riders, or their employer. So yeah, I do protect my sources, and I say someone close to it. Quite often, it's from the source himself or herself. Yeah. And then as to posting under fake names, that's what you guys do. I'm right here. You guys know my name. If you want to know anything about me, just ask me in the questions. Ask me in the comments. I respond to as many as I can, and we'll have, I do even do a winner. If you get a good question, I'll even send you a pair of goggles from Strapped, or sunglasses if you don't like goggles. Either way, we'll take care of you. I am who I am, and somebody said that I do this for money. Yes, I make a little money off YouTube. Could I have made a lot more money if I went along and played along and didn't tell the truth and come out with the stuff that I do? My whole deal is being inside the industry, being a part of it. I saw a lot of wrongdoing, and I'm like, this pisses me off. I'm just not a guy that sits back and you know, I could easily have played along and become part of the RacerX staff or the Vital staff or any of the things that people do to go along, to get along. Fortunately, that's just not who I am. So I've decided to go this route, and it has cost me a lot. It's cost me a lot more than it's gained me for those of you that think I'm doing this for money. I have other jobs. But this is fun. I do make money off of it. I do enjoy it, and I want to fix the sport that I love so much. So, Vital guys, wow. Get out of your mom's basement. Start posting under your real name, because it's extremely cowardice to hide behind a screen name. I mean, really, like that's just chicken. And stop repeating the same stuff. You're like mainstream media. If you repeat it, it doesn't make it true. You actually have to, when you say I lie, give an example. That's what people do in real life. If you're going to accuse someone of something, you give an example or you share the reasons why, which is what I try to do on my channel. Sometimes I have to be somewhat ambiguous about my sources because, you know, it is what it is. I got a source today about Cooper Webb riding a Yamaha. Is it a verified source? No. But this person sounds credible. I'm going to research it, but it sounds like he's already done with Yamaha for next year. I will look into it. I will find out if that is in fact true. And if it is, then I'll come back and say, yeah, it's absolutely true. Right now, I have it as a rumor because it's an unverified source. So anyway, guys, I figure I just indulge the knuckleheads at Vital because it's an off weekend. Why not? Hey, and Real JD, CMZ, I love it. Real JD came up with CMZ. I'm going to run with it. I actually love it. So yeah, I am the CMZ of Moto. I address rumors. I put out the stuff that people are afraid to talk about. And yeah, so all right, guys, thanks. Subscribe, and I'll catch you later.